35 Profound Quotes of Imam al-Ghazali. 1. Half of disbelief in Allah in the world is caused by people who make religion look ugly due to their bad conduct and ignorance. 2. Whoever says that all music is prohibited, let him also claim that the songs of birds are prohibited. 3. Do not allow your heart to take pleasure with the praises of people, nor be saddened by their condemnation. 4. To get what you love, you must first be patient with what you hate. 5. Often love between two people intensifies not because of beauty or some advantage, but because of sheer spiritual affinity. 6. Does money upset the hearts of learned men? He answered, men whose hearts are changed by money are not learned. 7. The corruption of religions comes from turning them to mere words and appearances. 8. Do not dispute with anyone in any matter as far as possible. For in argumentation lies much harm and its evil greater than its benefit. 9. The hypocrite looks for faults, the believer looks for excuses. 10. Whoever determines the truth from people alone will remain lost in the plains of bewilderment. Rather, know the truth, and you will know its people. 11. The way to paradise is an uphill climb whereas hell is downhill. Hence, there is a struggle to get to paradise and not to hell. 12. Declare your jihad on 13 enemies you cannot see: egoism, arrogance, conceit, selfishness, greed, lust, intolerance, anger, lying, cheating, gossiping, and slandering. If you can master and destroy them, then we'll be ready to fight the enemy you can see. 13. Desires make slaves out of kings and patience make king out of slaves. 14. You possess only whatever will not be lost in a shipwreck. 15. If you are busy with yourself now, you will be busy with yourself then. If you are busy with Allah now, you will be with Him then. 16. Knowledge without action is wastefulness and action without knowledge is foolishness. 17. Those who look for seashells will find seashells, those who open them will find pearls. 18. If you see Allah, mighty and magnificent, holding back this world from you, frequently trying you with adversity and tribulation, know that you hold a great status with Him. Know that He is dealing with you as He does with His holy and chosen elite, and is watching over you. 19. Dear friend, your heart is a polished mirror. You must wipe it clean of the veil of dust that has gathered upon it, because it is destined to reflect the light of divine secrets. 20. A man of bad character punishes his own soul. 21. A human being is not a human being while his tendencies include self-indulgence, covetousness, temper and attacking other people. 22. If the first inward thought is not warded off, it will generate desire, then the desire will generate a wish, and the wish will generate an intention, and the intention will generate the action, and the action will result in ruin and divine wrath. So, evil must be cut off at its root, which is when it is simply a thought that crosses the mind, from which all the other things follow on. 23. Neglect not your time, nor use it haphazardly, on the contrary you should bring yourself to account. Structure your litanies and other practices during each day and night. This is how to bring about the spiritual blessing, barakah, in each period. If each of your breath is a priceless jewel, be not like the deceived fools who are joyous because each day their wealth increases while their life grows ever shorter. 24. O youth, be assured that knowledge alone does not strengthen the hand. Though a man read 100,000 scientific questions and understood them or learned them, but did not work with them, they not benefit them except by working. Knowledge is the tree, and working is its fruit, and though you studied 100 years and assembled 1,000 books, you would not be prepared for the mercy of Allah the Exalted except by working. 25. Know, O beloved, that man was not created in jest or at random, but marvelously made and for some great end. Although he is not form everlasting, yet he lives forever, and though his body is mean and earthly, yet his spirit is lofty and divine. 26. The mere physical man is like the ant crawling on the paper, who observes black lettering and attributes its production to the pen and nothing more. 27. The soul should take care of the body, just as the pilgrim on his way to Mecca takes care of his camel, but if the pilgrim spends his whole time in feeding and adorning his camel, the caravan will leave him behind, and he will perish in the desert. 28. Do not fix hopes on your health, and do not laugh away life. Remember how they walk and now all their joints lie separately, and the tongue with which they talked lightly is eaten away by the worms. 29. Men have such a good opinion of themselves, of their mental superiority and intellectual depth, they believe themselves so skilled in discerning the true from the false, the path of safety from those of error, that they should be forbidden as much as possible the perusal of philosophic writings. 30. Anyone who refuses to marry is shrinking his farm work, wasting the seed, and leaving idle the appropriate tools created by God. He sins against the purpose of creation and wisdom visible in the evidence of natural structure. The man who refuses to marry has severed a chain of being, a previously unbroken chain linking his own existence to that of Adam. 31. Work for your terrestrial life in proportion to your location in it, and work for your afterlife in proportion to your eternity in it. 32. In the intricate paths of life when difficulties and hardships confront a man, and the darkness of difficulty and suffering becomes long, it is patience only that acts like a light for a Muslim, that keep him safe from wandering here and there, and saves him from the muddy marsh of disappointment, desperation and frustration. 33. In God, there is no sorrow or suffering or affliction. If you want to be free of all affliction and suffering, hold fast to God, and turn wholly to Him, and to no one else. Indeed, all your suffering comes from this, that you do not turn toward God and no one else. 34. Remember, it is the heart and not the body, which strives to draw near to God. By heart I do not mean the flesh perceived by the senses, but that secret thing which is sometimes expressed by spirit, and sometimes by soul. 35. Are you ready to cut off your head and place your foot on it? If so, come, love awaits you. Love is not grown in a garden, nor sold in the marketplace. Whether you are a king or a servant, the price is your head, and nothing less. Yes, the price of the elixir of love is your head. Do you hesitate? O miser, it is cheap at that price.